tendency to be shouting Wike, 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 Wike all over the place. And then I thought to myself, is it to suggest that the totality of the authority of a democratic government, which is really a civilian termed monarchy, let me break that down. Democratic governance is a civilian termed as in number of term, years, monarchy, where the authority is vested in the commander-in-chief and the president, and he's the one that all the authorities draw authority from. I found it extremely irritating that people were now beginning to say that some former governor, some minister is now so big that everybody in the country will be blaming one person. Instead of that, I call to the conscience of the president, who ordinarily ought to know that the duty of a president, apart from even stabilizing the country, is also to make sure that a certain kind of character, behavior, and attitude does not run in his country, especially when the person is his aide. It takes nothing to call him to order. And I wasn't going to start pampering or calling a mouse, calling him an elephant. If there be anybody in this country that must have the power to say, oh, judiciary and all of those things, the rumor, I felt it was the president. And if Wike's staff is doing that, then I will not blame Wike. Rather than that, I will attack the leader so he can take care of his sheep. If people are scheming in their party, one person wants this, one person wants that, that is part of the allowed characteristic of party politics that we even want to correct here. Because a political party should not be the fiefdom of one individual, no matter how highly placed. The political party should be a collaboration of all members, working according to their constitution, their operational manual, and the kinds of things they want to project. And you have heard me say that when the world, even during the days of Caesar, wanted the head of the Lord Jesus Christ, what's that man's name? Pontius Pilate washed off his hand and gave them his head. When they wanted the head of John the Baptist, they gave, if the PDP and the Nigerian people are insisting that Wike has to go, then I would rather put it this way. Time has come now for him to make up his mind where he belongs. If he wishes to be in APC, he should go there and leave PDP. And if he wishes to be in PDP, now that everybody is calling him, he should drop their appointment and come. After all, both Wike, Unwai, Akpabio, and all of the stars they now have are products of the PDP. We are the University of Politics in this country. And if they are using our man to destabilize us, I cannot take that decision for him. But I don't believe that one man should be able to say, when other men are being lazy and being irresponsible. Remember, there was a time I said, I will ransom 13 of them for 1 week. It is because of things like this. How can they all be saying Wike, 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 Wike? What are the 12 other governors doing? Don't they have balls? On Atiku Abubakar.
If you're able to watch to this point, no, thank you. The truth is that Nyesom Wike need to take a decision. But Sheikh was saying that there are the stars of APC. Wow, stars, kwa. These are corrupt people. These are people destroying the economy of this country. You don't need them. You just have to discard them. As a matter of fact, PDP is a dead political party. We need to wake up to this reality and face it head on. How long can we continue in this conversation? Must Wike be in PDP? Okay, fine. If you want to if he has been able to capture the good out of the PDP, he can move out, form another different political party. But I think what they are scared of is the name PDP, which have, sunk to the ears of many Nigerians. So anybody can ride under that structure of, the name is a household name. This is a wicked big shout. That is what it means. But he is correct to say, don't those other governors, did they have balls? Oh man, expect this guy out of your political party. What can he do? Nothing. He can't do anything. Check him out. Take him out of the way. This is a political. Take him out of the way, and you will have things going better for you. Look at what is happening in the Labour Party. That was why in the last video I said we no longer have a political party and opposition in Nigeria as of today. Anyway, But what about Atiku Abubakar? Let's listen to him.
On Atiku Abubakar, I started speaking into his campaign ideas. Just over their head. And in a bid to create a pan-Nigerian politician of them, since I considered Emeka Anyaoku now too old, I went all over Southeast begging people and visited even him, Peter, more than 5 times. But I do know that beyond the pedagogy of language, production to consumption and so talk, nation building is a very serious business. And I'm not saying I will not even back him, but we must back him on the consequence, on an assumption that he can get the job done. There's no point in designing an election contest that is only going to bring frustration. After all, who would have argued that the
all credit to Symphony. You see, you can go and watch the full video, I mean, on their platform and all of that. It's a very nice channel. Look, like I said in some of our previous videos, if you check the history or the best playlist, you see some of those videos where we talked about the movement that is going on in Nigeria today. And the movement, the behavior and manner at which His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi has been canvassing from the north to the south, to the east, to the west, and he has been able to, try to bring everybody together, with his contribution to the people of Nigeria and all of that. You see, it's actually a thorn in the flesh of the ruling All Progressive Congress as of today. And that is the reason why you see they are trying to destabilize both PDP and Labour Party. Now, it is high time that these guys come together to form a different political party. And the assertion now, which he made, that what is, if we are going to back Mr. Peter Obi, let it be that you're going to deliver what you're saying, not on the ground of designing a structure which, at the end of the day, to bring frustration. It is not just about consumption to production. It's an issue of a national building. Nigeria is actually divided as we speak, and you can see that even from the saga of Ruben Abati versus Ojiokwe during the morning show on Arise TV. We saw it, and we saw how people have taken it out of context, in as much as Ruben Abati have his own faults in that particular issue there. But, the truth of the matter is that this matter, it passed consumption to production. National building is inside too. How do we unite the country? And who believe? Me, I believe. But I will not be disappointed. I will not be disappointed if I find out later that some issues happened. Maybe after Obi becomes the president, and I won't be disappointed, because the truth of the matter is that politicians are politicians. But the truth of the matter is that we still just have to try. But anyway, let's take a listen a bit of his conclusion on this particular subject, and then we'll have this conversation in the comment section.
The job done. There's no point in designing an election contest that is only going to bring frustration. After all, who would have argued that tinubu, given his pedigree and what he has done, take everything away from him? Would you have expected him to be in the villa and be struggling? So that means that there's something beyond what one individual can say, one individual can promise. And so nobody, Atiku has not even told me he's running. I've asked him 2 times. I'll ask him one more time. If he doesn't give an answer, that's it.
Atiku have not made it known to him that he will be running. And he's waiting. If he asks him one more time and he did not answer, that means that is it. The last part of it is that he is also eyeing that seat. He also has the capacity to be the president of Nigeria as well. So what he's trying to say is also projecting himself as also a suitable candidate to be the president of Nigeria 2027. Nigeria is suffering. But one we said, you were not able to win the gubernatorial election. How can you be able to win a national election? Who knows you? How are you going to canvass for these across the whole length and breadth of the country? Anyway, he is here already. He is going from one channel to another. He is bringing his thoughts forward. But he said he will back Obi if. So let's hope that this is not in any way trying to say that Peter Obi is the better candidate among all Nigerians. You know, but for now, among the political elites, he seems to be the best among all of them. So, what do you make of this? Let's have this conversation at the comment section. But do well to share this video to reach a larger audience. Thank you for watching.